welcome back. If you were a good kid and you watched the first video in this series, you would know that I want you to relax, I want you to breathe, and I think this is kind of the starting place for anything that we're doing. You sit down with your instrument and you're going to play with somebody else, take a deep breath before you make your first sound, and have patience. From that place, we can start to get into how you improvise over, let's just say, a static chord or a rhythm. I use a number of different approaches. I like to call them motifs. And I think it's really great to pick one or two to dial into in order to build a theme. Because when I'm improvising, I don't want it to just be a string of unconnected ideas. Here's this thing, and here's this thing, and here's this thing. And I'm never creating a flow. I'm never creating that sense of spontaneous composition. I use these motifs to give me starting places. And also, for the listener, it gives them something to hang on to. And the first thing that I want to address is rhythm. I think rhythm is the most important aspect of music, and you can disagree with me on that, but I would rather hear a string of wrong notes or out of tune notes played in time than a bunch of in tune, in key notes played out of time. I just think if the rhythm is off and doesn't feel good, then nothing else matters. That's the foundation for the house, and the house is going to fall down if you don't have a good foundation. It's also something that you can play with. Rhythm can be a musical device in and of itself to create themes and interest. So I'm going to make a loop using my little looper pedal, and let's play with rhythm and see how we can create themes with maybe 1, 2, or 3 notes. We're not going to get too complicated. I've got a really simple loop in my pedal, and I'm going to try to improvise over it, mainly using rhythm as the motif or the theme, and try to find something that sounds like music. I'm going to try to vary the rhythm, maybe set up a pattern and then expand on it, and then also create contrast with different rhythms against the loop. So that was far from perfect, but I think you can hear that I experimented a little bit with longer notes, shorter notes. I did different time signatures or implied time signatures over top. The loop was in 4/4, and I played things that implied 6 over top of that. to create interest. And I also switched into playing in triplets over top of that against a really straight rhythm. So there's a lot of fertile ground to be pulled just from rhythm. And I got a little in my own head in the process of that, and got a little wound up, like I was cautioning everybody against, but that happens. You got to relax. It's going to be okay. That's rhythm.